again for another interesting ASMR facts video. Let's debate the facts and unknown facts about the Kingdom of Dacia, the ancient Kingdom of Dacia, Kingdom of Dacia, or Dacian Kingdom. Well, the Kingdom of Dacia was an ancient state located in the region of modern-day Romania and Moldova. It emerged around 1st century BC. 1st century BC, and reached its peak under the rule of the King Burebista. Burebista. Well, Burebista managed to unify several Dacian tribes and expand its kingdom in the modern-day Bulgaria, Moldova, and Ukraine, and in the Pannonian area where Hungary is. The territory was inhabited by Dacians and Dacians. People who were known for their resistance against the Roman conquest. So, at its height, at its peak, the Kingdom of Dacia extended over a vast territory, covering parts of Romania, Moldova, Ukraine, Hungary, and Bulgaria. The capital of the kingdom was the city of Sarmisegetusa Regia, here in the mountains. Sarmisegetusa Regia. The most famous king was not Burebista, it was Decebalus. Decebal. We say in Romanian Decebal or Decebal. Why was so famous? It was the king who led several campaigns against the Roman Empire, which it bordered Dacia here at the south of the Danube River. The Dacian Wars fought between the Roman Empire culminated with the defeat of Decebalus and annexation of Dacia by the Romans in 106 AD. After the conquest, Dacia became a Roman province known as Dacia Traian. Dacia Traian. The Roman influence in the region left a lasting impact on the culture, language, and society. Well, Dacia was renowned for its rich minerals, resources, particularly gold, gold and silver. The kingdom's mine were a key source of wealth and played an important role in the economy. It is believed that Dacia was the richest area in the entire Europe at that time in terms of resources. Another fact about Dacia is that the Dacians people were skilled in metalworking. So we have metalworking. Particularly crafting weapons and armors. And that's why this expertise in metallurgy contributed to their military prowess. Actually, Romans were particularly interested in the resources of Dacia, especially gold and silver. Next, the language. The Dacian language belonged to the Indo-European family, but it was distinct from Latin and other neighboring languages. Unfortunately, due to the lack of written records, much of the Dacian language and its grammar remain a mystery. Dacian warriors were known for their skill in guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare. And hit and run tactics. They often utilized the difficult terrain of Carpathian Mountains, which are here. In their advantage, the Carpathian Mountains. To their advantage, making it a challenging for Roman legions to engage them directly. The religion of the Dacians was polytheistic, with a pantheon of gods and goddesses. The religious beliefs often involved the worship of nature and celestial bodies, as well as rituals involving sacred fire and water. The totemic animal for Dacians was the wolf. This was the symbol and the standard of Dacia, the wolf. Well, as you may see, there were plenty of cities across Dacian area, mostly concentrated on the Romanian part, which now the territory which comprises the modern Romania. Well, numerous archaeological sites in modern-day Romania bear witness of the Dacian civilizations, including the Dacian fortress of Sarmisegetusa, Regia, and for another one it's Kostest-Cetățuia. Well, also important cities in the Dacian kingdoms were Garslum, Istria, which was a port, Tomi, which was the largest port, and Calatis. These were trade commercial ports on the Black Sea. Also the city of Odessus and Apollonia. Well, some important settlements was Nove, Oescus, and the archaeological site of Drobeta. This, with in the legend, I'm going to translate this symbol is for Cetate Dacică Importantă, which means important Dacian fortress. The triangle is for Așezare Dacică Importantă, which means the important Dacian settlement. And here are the cities. Some of them developed very well after the Roman conquest. So you may see that there were plenty of settlements and fortresses. These are fortresses on especially concentrated in the mountain area, because here are the Carpathians mountains, the chain. The Roman conquest brought significant changes in the region, including the introduction of Roman infrastructure such as roads, cities and fortification. Also, after Roman conquest, the Dacia kingdom or province of the Roman Empire saw the spread of Christianity, and this is the way how we became Christians after. So we switch from the polytheistic religion to the monotheistic Christianity. Well, speaking about the leaders, the Kingdom of Dacia had several notable leaders through the history, and here are a few of them. First, it's Burebista, was a powerful and influential king who ruled Dacia in the 1st century BC. He is considered one of the greatest leaders because he unified the Dacian tribes under his rule, making it the first Dacian kingdom, and expanded its territory significantly. The second one is Decebal or Decebalus, where was perhaps the most famous. He ruled during the early 2nd century and led the Dacian resistance against the Roman conquest. Decebalus fought several wars against the Roman Empire, including the famous Dacian War, led by Emperor Trajan. The next is Comosicus. It was a legendary figure in the Dacian history and mythology. He was believed to be both priest and ruler, wielding significant spiritual and political authority. Comosicus is mentioned by the Roman historian Dio Cassius in his accounts of Dacian society. Next was Oroles. Well, Oroles was a Dacian nobleman who played a significant role in the Dacian wars against Rome. He was a close advisor of King Decebalus and commanded Dacian forces in various battles against the Romans. Next, Diurbaneus. Diurbanezu, was known as Diurbaneu or Dapix, was a Dacian leader who rose to prominence during the early stage of Dacian wars. He initially led the Dacian forces against the Romans before being succeeded by Decebalus. Well, these all leaders played a key role in shaping Dacia's history, especially during times of conflict and interaction with neighboring powers like Rome. What is most important is that their legacies continue to be remembered in Romanian and Dacian folklore and historical accounts. Good. So, this is a map of Dacia from the 1st century before the Christ and the 2nd century after the Christ, and shows how the kingdom expanded. Like I said, the yellow area is where the Dacian kingdoms during Decebalus, and the green is the Dacian kingdom during Burebista, who united the Dacian tribes from the south of Danube and in the Pannonian fields area. And now you have some clues about the mysterious Kingdom of Dacia, which are its legacies can be traced until present day in the Romanian culture. Well, thank you very much for watching and being with me today, and until next time, I wish you all